This is what we know and love.
What we know, and I hope that you have buckled your seatbelt.
Oh, yeah.
Put your tray tables in the upright position before takeoff because we are going to the barbecue capital of the world, Memphis, Tennessee.
Woo!
And when you step off that airplane, folks, not only will the sweet sounds of Elvis Presley greet you at the Memphis airport, but you'll quickly see right down the road on Poplar Street, right in the middle of Midtown, there's a little joint called Corky's.
World famous
that
Corky's.
for the last 30 years has been closing Memphis down every single night with their pit smoked, incredible, succulent, juicy, award-winning barbecue that I personally ate. Alberti talks about eating salmon twice a week. When I was in college, I think I ate Corky's 3 times a week. With just like the tallest glass of penny pitcher beer.
There you go.
So I say, if you are ready to go to Memphis and have the best barbecue of your life, this is a great time to do it because we are going to give you 4 1-pound collection of their competition award-winning pulled pork slider kits. With that, you are going to get 12 rolls like you are seeing here with Chef Greg Shockley, who's a member of the Corky's team and knows good barbecue and is quite picky about barbecue, if I do say so.
I think everybody should be.
Yes.
Right? We've all had bad barbecue,
Yes.
so don't suffer through having bad barbecue anymore. You're right. Barbecue capital of the world, Memphis, Tennessee, and this is the #1 barbecue place. You can't get it anywhere else. So don't do the work for yourself. Let Corky's do all of the work for you. So we got 2 great flavors here as well.
Which is really hard to choose. And honestly, there's not a bad one in the bunch.
It really is. So we've got a bourbon flavor. So you're gonna get, that nice sweetness, that nice tanginess. There's a little bit of vinegar in both of these, but you're also gonna get kind of that oak flavor that you might get in the barrel just from that bourbon. So it's a little different, more savory flavor. And then we've got our sweet and smoky. So just like it sounds, you're getting that nice smokiness that you want, but also it's got a little sweetness to it. So one's a little sweeter, one's a little more savory. So whatever your flavor is, go for it.
The month of May is barbecue month. It's like Memphis in May is all about barbecue. And how me and my Ole Miss girlfriends always knew Corky's was the best, because you think about all the people that fly into Memphis that participate in Memphis in May. Corky's always had a 2-hour wait the entire month of May to get into it. And so I am a sweet and smoky kind of gal.
Get in on it then.
And one of the things that I like about this is when you go to Corky's, you can see those pit masters in the back of the restaurant.
That's right.
Just tending to the barbecue all day long. So before this even gets to your door, talk about how long of a process it is to create this competition award-winning pork.
Well, the pulled pork itself, it's over real hickory and charcoal, so it's giving that real distinct flavor.
Look at you right there.
Isn't that good? I know, just right in the back
Right
of
on
your
in
mouth.
there.
Just that little bit of that vinegar right there, but then
Yes.
it cuts it with a little bit of the sweet.
But still sweet and savory and succulent. Oh, it's good.
But you know, the pits that they're cooked in have been cooked in for generations right now. And that's the difference. They've been seasoned, so everything you cook in there has that real distinct Corky's flavor that you want. So I love these. Beautiful, perfect for the rolls. I love a little coleslaw in mine, and then just hit it with a little bit of the extra sauce. Now, super easy. Let me just show you. Each one is going to come right in a box like this. So you're going to get 4 of these, okay, along with the rolls. You're going to pop this out. It comes in a nice, easy tray. Super simple to do. You can either microwave this or convection oven this if you want. If you're going to microwave it, pull the plastic off. Just put a paper towel over it. You know, we're kind of all accustomed to doing that. About 3 minutes in your microwave on high heat, and you are done. By the way, we do recommend thawing this out ahead of time. You can do this from frozen for certain, but if you can just put it in your refrigerator maybe overnight.
Yeah, we do that all the time.
Yeah, it's going to speed up the process. Now, if you want to do it in your oven, again, take the plastic off of here, put aluminum foil over it, pop it in your oven, about 350-degree oven, and it only takes about 20-25 minutes. So once you get it, kind of see steam coming out of it, it's good to go. This is fully cooked. You're not trying to cook it. All you're trying to do is warm it up to whatever temperature that you want.
Well, and I'll tell you, one of the great things about this is we've gotten any kind of configuration from Corky's over the years. My husband and I, he's from Tennessee and I'm from Georgia. We've always had this in our freezer. You put it in overnight, especially with this kit. We've done sliders where we will have barbecues, and this is our contribution. We'll take 2 of those 1-pound trays and we'll make all of the sliders out of the 2. And then if we have any left over, we do the Corky's famous barbecue cheese nachos.
I think there's going to be left over. I mean, definitely, I think they're going to be left over.
It's really flavorful. But let me try this bourbon, because that's one that I think I'm always not hesitant to try, but I'm like, sweet and smoky is great barbecue. What does bourbon bring to the table?
Now, it's just, it's reduced down, so there's no real alcohol in there, but you're getting that kind of nice savory flavor. If you know what kind of bourbon tastes like, it's got that nice tartness, but also you are getting kind of that little oakiness flavor that you would get maybe because it's aged in there. So a little different. But
it's sophisticated.
If you take a look at the pork itself, this is fully shredded. Pork shoulder right here.
That is amazing. And no bones to have to pick around.
And notice, it's not all sauce. This just came out of one package right here. This is full-on meat, just kind of nicely dressed in there. You'll have a little bit of extra sauce in the pan for you just to sort of dress it up. But if you're always interested in having a little more Corky's barbecue sauce, you can certainly get that on QVC.com.
Which is just wonderful to have
right.
it like a shot of on a Saturday morning because it's summer and that's,
Yeah.
God's juice.
I know.
At least
It
where
is.
we're from. But I will say this, if you are somebody that tries to cook barbecue on your own, it is so easy to mess up. And I think it's kind of like the game of golf. It's what golf is now to the kitchen with barbecue.
Right.
Because it takes such a long process and every step is so laborious. Everything is temperature controlled. Every piece of the flavoring is so complex. And yet when you get this home for less than $60 to get 4 pounds of barbecue, what you didn't have to pay were the Corky's restaurant prices. You didn't have to wait in line. And then guess what? If you're a girl cooking barbecue, you now don't have to go wash your hair because you're not going to smell like a brute BBQ.
Well, I don't have to worry about that, but I got that part.
You don't.
I don't.
How lucky are
I've
you?
got that part covered. But you know what? You're right. This takes a lot of skill, a lot of practice. And again, this is generations of practice that these guys are talking about. That's why it's the #1 place. This is a competitive area when the guys are cooking this, and to be #1 is really something to say. Continuously #1. But the product is great. Start off with awesome pork, make it a great sauce, package it right. These rolls are really great. These kind of the snowflake rolls right on top of the flowers.
Oh,
It's
man.
perfect Southern barbecue.
Well, and with summer being a little more relaxed, so many times you think to yourself, like, okay, I got invited to something, I've got to bring something. And so you think about using 2 of these 1-pound trays.
Right
Where
here.
did they go? I just want to show you what that looks like. For a $30 investment to say your son or daughter's sporting events, or maybe it's that pool party celebrating the 4th of July, you're heating these up in your microwave, you're taking the 12 slider rolls that are included, and you're maybe cutting those in half so that now that you have 24 mouths to feed for an appetizer, you are literally not taking an entire day, an entire week preparing all of this delicious pork that is perfectly portioned in these 1-pound size. Now, if you like barbecue, which my husband and I do, we will save the sliders for another day, and we will personally eat a larger barbecue sandwich.
I'm kind of
Or if
with
it's
you.
game day, we make the nachos. Which, can you explain the Corky's barbecue cheese nachos?
Oh yeah, barbecue.
They're so good.
So really easy, but you're gonna take just regular nachos.
Yeah.
You don't have to make your own, but you can just get your tortillas, put them down there. Then just like it sounds, you're gonna put probably 1 pan of the barbecue.
Yes.
Just spread it all around in there. Put some cheddar cheese, put some mozzarella cheese. You can put pepper jack on there too if you like. Hit it with a little more barbecue sauce.
Yes.
And if you want, I like a little jalapeno on mine, or a little bit of salsa, and you are good to go. So that is one of the best ones. Also, the pizza's really good.
Yes.
You get a store-bought pizza.
Yes.
Just put the barbecue sauce, again, whatever cheese you want on there. I like queso fresco on there because it kind of melts on there.
And a hint of cilantro, which I didn't know that I would love with barbecue, but turns out with
So that
Corky's,
gives it
it
that
works
Southwest.
really well.
So a nice Southwest flavor. So whatever flavor profile, this is really great on anything.
And the fact that you're going to have this in your freezer, how long is it good for? I think up to a year.
Up to a year, yeah.
Up to a year.
Yep.
It'll probably be gone by the end of summer, but to know that you have all of these quick and easy meal combinations at your fingertips that just in as little as 3 minutes in the microwave are a home run, this is what you're looking for. Summer is meant to spend more time with your family. Maybe you're not traveling as much as you like to, or maybe you're traveling more than ever and you just want something that's quick and easy but doesn't compromise on the surprise of good flavor.
Right.
You'll have 2 choices, bourbon or sweet and smoky. And if you're like, be my barbecue connoisseur, which one do I choose, Greg?
I'm with you. I actually
Like
kind of like a
sweet
little bit
smoky?
of the sweeter one too.
Yeah.
So, but I eat both of them. But
Bourbon is,
I kinda
if
like my sweeter
barbecue
flavor.
is sophisticated, that is bourbon. That's your choice. So I think if you are a barbecue connoisseur, like try the bourbon. It's definitely different and wakens up your palate, but sweet and smoky, especially when it's hot outside.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh, so good.
And in minutes, you have the Corky's barbecue. Remember,
3
fully
minutes.
done for you. All you're doing is reheating, and you've got a perfect barbecue. So you can take credit for cooking this yourself, or
Yes.
you can brag the fact
Do.
that this is Corky's.
Yeah, say you had it flown in.
Yeah.
Say you had it.
Yeah,
I
flown-
love
you did it,
keeping up with the
technically you're right.
Joneses. I had it flown in. This is my barbecue.
That's it.
I didn't want to overdo
Lobster
it.
tails.
So I
first
hired
is coming
Corky.
in. I know.
Because we bougie. We're bougie like that. All right, now it's time for Food of the Month, Alberti.
That's right, and this is coming to us from Germac. They are the snack company that we go to over and over again in our pantries.